So, episode 3 of Road to Olympia. I'm here with Tawan today, great friend, and he's been coached by one of my other friends, Austin Brown, both very special people to me, so I'm excited to hit some back. We'll be just chopping it off. Another thing that's really interesting about Tawan, he is newly enhanced.
Newly.
So
yeah.
This is really, really good to see, because last time we trained together, I sound like a drug addict. It's really good to see. Really good to see this guy getting on drug. But last time we trained together, you were natty.
Yep.
And he was able to match me weight for weight, rep for rep. So this is gonna be interesting. I'm probably gonna get a little embarrassed, but I'm not afraid of it.
Nah,
I'm here for it.
We ain't got too much, bro. You've leveled up too.
I just got dinosaur.
He's trying to gas. He's trying to gas so I can,
Well, yeah, let's get it.
Yep.
When you try to kind of take over, the problem there is, I like to do things in blocks, like structured blocks. So if I'm switching it up every week, and I don't have something set, it's almost like I'm losing accountability and drive. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it is, and I could say it's like I flirted with the idea, and I've been so anal for like a year and a half of like, I'm doing my workout, I'm tracking, I'm doing the same numbers, I'm beating what I did last week. And even my last workout, like I was like, dang, okay, this is like the third week in a row where I've substituted something.
Yeah.
And like now I'm looking at my numbers tracking week to week, and it's just like,
it's hard to track.
Now I'm looking at this number and like, I'm not even doing the weight I did 3 weeks ago. Like, so it's kind of,
That's what I'm saying. That's where I get lost. It messes my head.
But for me, I've been bouncing around a couple of different gyms.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm doing different equipment, and it is different weight.
Well, you need to sign up over here and just do this.
I mean, that's what the plan is. That's what the plan is.
Did you want to start with chest supported row? That's what I usually do. I have chest supported row, then pull down, seated cable, row, then straight arm, and then pull over, upright row, and machine rear delt.
That works.
So, what is the calories right now?
The calories, a little over 4K on my training days. Non-training days, I don't know what it is.
I've never been able to go past like 3,500.
For real?
Like during a growth phase.
I think my peak bulk last year, I got up to like 45 maybe.
That's crazy, bro.
And it was, no, that shit was, but right now, like I did my check-in today, and I was just like, one of the questions is like how you are with hunger, like how hungry are you? I was like, I'm not hungry at all, but like I'm not like maxed out full.
So, are you doing this without insulin or with insulin?
Without insulin. We actually was just having this conversation today.
When are you going to be introducing it?
He wanted to introduce it this week, so we talked about it.
Threshold, bro, like I say 4,000 to 5,000 calories.
Yeah.
That's when you need assistance to process the food.
Yeah.
Because you're cranking your pancreas to produce all that insulin. It's just too much food to process.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to process it. So instead of like slowing it down, accumulating body fat, not growing as fast as you were before, having that 5 to 10 IU of Lantus will probably help you, because slow acting is the safest kind you can get. Just assist the overall balance of it. But I've never had the opportunity to utilize it because I can't go past 3,500.
Yeah.
So it don't made no sense for me to like utilize it. So, but I've been thinking about it. I've been wanting to, but I just haven't.
There's no reason for you.
When I go to open, I'll start utilizing.
See, and it's just crazy. Like this was literally our conversation today. We had over the last 2 days, and my wife being a nurse, it's like she has a natural pushback. Just from, so it's like, all right, I'm hearing the general public, side of like, why, blah, and then
you have a couple of avenues of growing, right? It's recovery, it's training, it's gear, and then it's also anything else that's not androgenic gear. So basically insulin, metformin, injectable carnitine, all the things that are not gonna affect your hormones. What is the more dangerous part of it? The androgens. That's what's gonna affect your kidneys, liver, and heart the most.
Right.
So what is the safest route? Insulin sensitivity / resistance drugs. So doing something like an insulin, slow acting like a Lantus would probably be the safest thing you can throw in there. Now your other option would be increasing the drugs further. Which is more risk for
risk. And that's what we don't want to do based on me want to be as minimal.
You're not staying in classic.
It's over with. I'm not even doing that.
You're not gonna make the weight again. So like you considering, I gotta maintain a weight. No, you gotta blow the heck up. As fast as possible. So Lantus, I feel like would be the easiest way to get there. The reason why I think Austin and I think very similarly, bro. Like we deploy the same things at the same time. Like I was texting him about something a couple of days ago about a female that I went over her blood work, and he's like, I would do the same thing. His response was the exact same response before I even
before
what
I
was doing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So he's gonna keep you safe, man.
See, that's why. Literally, this is what I'm talking about. It's not about being an expert or subject matter expert of anything. Like, you gotta know people in certain places that have firsthand experience with those things. So being able to like just have a conversation, like, oh shit, literally, I just had this conversation with my coach, and like I had reservations about it, but then being able to hear another perspective, but it's also the same side. It's like, okay, all right, that makes sense, you know?
There's a lot of stuff out there. There's so much information. It'll make you feel like you're making the right decision and that you're making the totally wrong decision. So having people that are, I'd say, knowledgeable in the industry and know what they're doing, they've done in the past, they have experience, and they know the science behind it is very helpful. I bounce ideas back with Austin, with even people that work in actual hormone clinics to make sure that I'm making the right decisions. And providing the right service for my clients. You know what I mean? I'm never too proud to say, hey, am I doing this right? Is this an accurate approach for this individual? You know what I mean? So that's what I'm about.
Let's did it.
Intro what?
Let's did it. I was waiting for you to make the first step. Sometimes we get sidetracked with conversation, but the work is about to be crazy.
They'll call you that again. They'll call you come on back and beat their ass just like Rocky too. I'm a hero, he's a young weirdo. I've been here over 35 years though. Little bastards always trying to go to the next step. I'm a master, that's the disaster. Young boys, they think they
I have a feeling this is going to get very heavy very fast.
Oh,
I don't know if I'm excited for this or if I'm worried.
It already feels good.
Do you have any injuries, any nicks or knacks, and like any nags or anything like that?
Left bicep a little bit in my shoulder.
Yeah.
Shoulder's getting better. Bicep comes and goes, and like some days that shit just fucking sucks.
Yeah. That's
So, like,
where I'm at with my right shoulder.
For real.
Freaking sucks ass. Some days I'm like, oh, this feels great. Other days I'm like, freaking A.
Yeah.
It feels heavy as hell. Like,
Put them on the side so it don't weigh it down. I mean, that looks better though, because your hair can cover one of them up. How's it feel having hair? I don't know. I forgot. I wish I had hair still sometimes, you know. But I ain't had a bad hair day in 5 years. Or no, hell no. 5, 6 years. Yes, sir. Yep.
So I'm 20 weeks out.
20 weeks? Oh, so I mean,
My first pro show for this year. And I'm on 2,000 calories currently.
damn.
You are on double that amount and some. Correct?
And I'm what, like 30 something weeks out.
Damn, which one you doing?
Pittsburgh.
Heck yeah.
Yep.
Heck yeah. I'm gonna be there.
You gonna be there?
I got a couple clients in that show.
Say less.
One thing that's cool about Tuan, he trains the same way I do. So we're not banging weights, we're not moving back and forth fast as hell. We're control the movements, slow on the eccentric, pause in the bottom, then explode on the way up. So it makes a difference when you train efficiently versus training like an ass. So we do it the right way.
What he said, I don't time it all the way right. So some of these chest supported,
Make you,
it'd be all in my shit. I'd be like,
yeah. That happens to me and I'm on prep. So I can only imagine when you're pushing food, how much worse it is. I'm gonna go grab straps for this.
all right. Let me see what these mics look like. I feel like I look crazy.
Let's rock and roll.
Just yours.
Okay. Yeah.
But people don't understand this. Like, there's two types of hunger. There's hunger with purpose, like I am currently, which if you have a purpose for being hungry, for competing, for stepping on stage, you won't just see it as hunger. You'll just see it as this is what's needed to be done. Versus whenever you're in his state, where you are eating a bunch of food and you just get hungry. You're like, I shouldn't be hungry. I want to eat a pizza. So I don't necessarily feel the hunger.
Yeah.
Because I have something ahead of me. I'm sure you can relate.
Yeah.
You've done preps before, you've done shows before.
Yeah, right now I'm in fat mode, so
I wouldn't call that
I'm
fat.
in fat mode,
I
but
would call
not
it big ass
being
mode.
fat. Yeah, yeah.
Call it big boy mode.
Yes, sir. Come on. Come on.
Now they wanna fuck with me. They can get in touch with me. All they ever in the city. They just want me.
Yep. Come on.
You can go a little heavier.
Heavier.
That wasn't too bad though. Perfect. What's going on?
Hopefully my
I like your
gut doesn't come out my, you know.
Really good.
Cause this, all that force pushing against, got it.
This is
What you hitting
Xavier.
today?
We just started working together recently.
It's overload.
He's also an IFBB pro. He's going to make it to Olympia this year. Just one day. He said one day.
Hey,
Come on.
we gotta feed into it. Come on.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
That was it. That for me, usually whenever
You're
I'm not
huge,
feeling
bro.
defeated.
He's huge. Body dysmorphia is real, guys, okay? It's real. It's kind of healthy, though, but
He's very healthy. Very healthy.
it
'Cause he
tells
keeps
you to
driving
lock
for more.
tells you to lock the fuck in.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Imagine if you were happy with how you look. You wouldn't be able to progress. You'd be like, oh, I'm good.
You know?
So,
Hell yeah. Come on.
They not like us. Not like us. They not like us.
Come on.
Not like us. They not like us.
what's that? 6 or 7?
7.
Without the half rep.
Huh?
Without the half rep.
6.
6. Yeah, 6. Not too bad. Kept that form a little bit.
Nah, it looked good. I feel like it looked better than all of mine.
6, good. 7. Good job. Good job. Good job. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
See, I would have tried to crank those last 2 like that, and then would have threw.
Yeah.
Nah, that felt better.
I thought that was wise. Stop. That was good. That was good. We're good here, right?
Huh? Yeah.
Want to pull down?
Yeah.
Worst part of lifting heavy, racking and unracking the weight. Sucks ass. See a whole lot of talking and not a whole lot of working. Because it's more of a compound movement than what we're just doing. So this one is going to be more of a, I guess, intensifier movement, getting more blood into the muscle.
Voluminous. The magic word, right? Everybody loves volume.
Volume, intensity, whatever you want to call it.
Work. Fucking
Hard
grow
ass
the
work.
muscle. Let's
Yeah.
grow.
People overcomplicate things, man. You know?
Yep.
Lift the weight, take the drugs, you're gonna get big, I promise. If it doesn't happen, you don't have the genetics for it.
And eat. You gotta eat too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because just because you
Absolutely.
take stuff and work out hard don't mean anything's gonna happen. You gotta fuel the body. Food is fuel. Let's go. You warming up here or?
I'm gonna go for
Okay.
the working set.
All right.
Cool.
Come on. Oh yeah.
Oh, that sucked.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hand slipping at the very end.
oh. Good, come on. 5, perfect. 6. 7, good. 8. 9. 10, keep pushing, come on. Yes, sir.
How far is that range of motion for you? Because that's
So
me, I
for
feel like I
me-
started going back a little.
So think about it like this. If you're pulling into your hips, boom, you're gonna activate the lower lat. Right, you're gonna activate that whole piece of meat here. But if we lean back, and we start pulling this direction. You're going back to doing what we're doing over there. Row.
Okay.
Because your angle, instead of from pulling above you, you're starting to pull more in front. Right, so you're doing a row. Might as well just go to the cable
and just
sit
okay.
row.
There you go. Big pull. How many more? Last one.
Yeah. You out of here, baby? Like, go rest, bro. Perfect. 3, come on. You got this. 4, yes sir. 5.
So, how do you feel about rep ranges? Or mainly for the average client, like a general fitness client, giving them rep ranges with their workouts. How do you feel about that then?
In what sense? Like,
just like,
hey, your exercise 1, 8 to 12 reps.
Yeah, instead of just saying like, hey.
Basically what we're doing is fine tuning our training to not leave anything in the tank every single day that we go to the gym, and also avoiding injury. That's the purpose of all this. I feel like people are overcomplicated and they're like, oh no, I need to hit 14 because last week I hit 13.
Yeah.
Sure, but if you didn't rest enough, if you missed a couple shots,
yeah.
If you didn't eat your food, what happens then? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, next up I got sitting row. Dang, I feel heavy. It was like,
let's go. Come on. Yep. Big pull. Big pull. Top 10, come on.
very good. 2, good, good. 3, perfect. 4, 5, good. 6, come on. 7, good.
Let's go, come on. Another one. Yes, sir, come on. Another one. Let's go. Let's go, Rambo. Come on. Let's go, come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Yes, sir. That was the one. I seen the whole body.
6. Perfect. 8. Push through, push through. Yes. 10, very good. Pull, pull, pull. Good job, good job. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hand started slipping.
That
I was like,
failure. Physically
yeah, it
fail?
was like, nah.
Failure. Good work. Good work.
I could have mustered up some shit, but that would have been,
yeah.
My fingers started
It's
slipping.
gonna be everything else but your back.
Yeah.
Which makes no sense because we're working our back.
I'm,
That's another thing. You've never done lipolytics before, like T3, T4, clenbuterol, stimulants, ephedrine, anything like that. No, that's interesting to see because like the first time I did them, I didn't realize how much of an effect they had. I thought it was going to be all like a pre-workout. So I first took Clan. I thought I was having a heart attack. Like your heart. The problem with Clan T3 and T4 is the pressure that your heart pushes, like whenever it actually thumps.
yeah.
So whenever you're sleeping at night, and you hear your heart beating.
And you're like, hold on, this shit ain't right.
It's disturbing. You're
Yeah.
like, I'm trying to go to bed.
Yeah.
And this is like noisy. So that's when you know you're taking.
noise.
That's when you know you're taking too much.
Yeah.
You know, situation.
Yeah.
I think it's either of the world or nationally in the U.S. That means out of those 0.9% people, population in this country, only like 0.1%
Actually.
makes it to be a successful pro.
Yeah.
That means if you have a chance to do that and step on the Olympia stage, you're rare.
Yeah.
You're a rare human being.
Yeah.
A person going around their day-to-day life are probably gonna see you once in their time life. And if not that, never.
Right.
You're more rare than a serial killer. You understand that?
That's
you're
crazy.
So like when you think about it like that, you're like, let me freaking hone into this.
Yeah.
It's not about the money. It's not about like, it's just bringing something that's never been done before.
And that's simply what it was for me. And it was like, I was running away from that.
Yeah.
You know? It's like, here's a gift that I have to actually pursue
Well, that's
that literally is just me.
It's pressure. That's why you're running
But I
away.
love pressure. You know what I'm saying? I was running away, and you're right, it was, because it was like, this ain't me. Like, it was an identity thing too. Like, not saying I didn't want to identify as a bodybuilder, but it was just like, I also want to hang my hat on just being this athlete who can bodybuild. And it was like, bro, you tweaking. That's an ego mindset.
Yeah.
It was like, bro, I'm about to do this shit. You know, I'm about to just bodybuild.
I had the same dilemma when I first started. I'm like, I want to do this thing and that thing and this thing. It doesn't mean that you cannot do those things.
Yeah.
It just means that this part of your life right now is called bodybuilding. And you have to hone into that part of the body of your life. So it was, and the pressure you get, man, especially like now we have the gym.
Yeah.
We have all the Instagram stuff. We have social media.
Yeah, I was about to say, you are.
The smack. People are watching.
Yeah.
So like, it's hard whenever you're going into the shows and people are like, oh, he ain't show up, he's not gonna show up, nothing like that. That's what drove me to do all these shows and play Stop 5 as my first year as a pro. Because I was like, people are literally saying, I'm not one to talk about.
Right.
I'm not exceptional, I'm not unique, and I'm like, I'm gonna show you. You know what I mean?
And that, bro, that's how I look at it too.
Not doing it? Yes. It was a drug abuse, but I'm here. We're good. Because I know it's gonna know. I freaking smelled that.
I wonder how many people have noticed that with me, because I ain't gonna lie, I'll be at the gym straight.
I'm not holding it in. I'm training way too hard. I'm gonna fart if I have to fart. So, if someone has a problem, just come up to me and tell me, and I'll apologize to you. I'll tell you I did it. I don't mind.
Round sound. Let's go, come on.
Hit from the back, she giving me sweater.
Let's go. It's the work right here.
Even I smoke so long, you want to talk no more. Bitch, I was gonna turn that down. Stop thinking that get there. Hit from the back, she giving me sweater.
Let's go. It's the work right here.
Even I smoke so long, you want to talk no more. Bitch, I was gonna turn that down. Stop thinking that
That was some shit. Well, I think this is one of the moments you can really capitalize on the negative. Because like you feel the stretch from the bottom when you fully contracted all the way to the top.
Yeah.
Where your lats are fully stretched. So I try to go extra slow and eccentric.
Yeah.
Because unlike other movements, I feel like this one gives you the most stretch. And you can actually really slow it down whenever you're stretching. So that's why it looked kind of brutal, because I slowed it down even more. Let's see, are you gonna match that?
I will say this is my weak movement.
See?
Just because I never
excuses.
I never do it.
Weak movement. Let's see, Tuan, come on.
This feels good.
I think I got 14, you got 15. Let's go. Yes. Very good. All back. 3, perfect. 4, good. 5. Let's go, 1. 6. 7. 8. Very good. 9. You got this. You got this. Let's go. 10. I want 5 more here. 5 more. Let's go. 4 more. All you got. To be great at anything, you got to be a little unhealthy, a little obsessed, both mentally and physically.
Take some risk.
Because like you said, we have nicks and nags, like pains, joint pain, soreness. Those things don't just go away. Like I get people that are like, oh, I don't know when this is when's the last time I felt like I didn't have any pain or any issues or any tweaks. I'm like, you have a human body, you'll never have that, right? You could hit your shin or something and it might hurt for like the next month. So to me, I feel like bodybuilding is not healthy, but I feel like you need to be unhealthy both mentally and physically to do this sport. People say balance. I don't feel like there's any balance.
There's no such thing as balance.
You have bodybuilding and then everything else has to go from there.
Balance is not what you make it out to be. It's like balance is living life, multitasking. I got to do this, I got to do this, I got to do this. That's balance. Just getting it all done is the balance. When you don't get shit done, that's when you're out of balance. Yeah. But it's never gonna be this like perfect thing. You just coasting down the street. Yeah. You swerving in both lanes, bro. Like,
and unfortunately, that leaves you with potentially not having time with family or friends or going out on the weekend.
Yep.
People see us and think, oh, they're cool. They got muscles. They got tattoos. They probably party. They do stuff. No, bro. We're going to bed at like 9 p.m. because we got to be up at 5 or 4 a.m.
You know,
we got to do it all over every day. And
at the crib.
Feel like weekdays. There's no end of the week. The weekends I work more because I'm off from actual check-ins from the clients. So then I got to do my gym stuff. I got to do consultations. I got to do in-person personal training stuff. This content stuff. You know what I mean? So is it fun? Absolutely. But do you have balance? Do you have time for family, friends? No, you don't. I feel like I was blabber whenever I train, bro. I do this every.
Nah, that's what's good though, because then they do what they do, you know?
Yeah.
They just chop it up.
Yeah.
That's why we don't create. It'll probably just be hour-long videos. Us talking and then a full set.
Right. And I told him earlier I wanted it to be like a 10-minute video. I don't think it's gonna be 10 minutes.
Oh. I kind of like the long form? 15 to 20, just because like what would I watch when I'm at home?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Or on the treadmill.
I watch stuff about drugs all the time, bro.
Huh?
I watch stuff about drugs all the time. That's all I watch, bro. Like this study showed that rodents grew 3 times more. I'm like, dang, okay. What was that? Can I try it?
Oh yeah, come on.
That was it. Ooh. When you start feeling this on your triceps, you're losing your lats. That's the time to put it down. Let's go. I'm thinking about trying these GLP-1s.
Look, I don't know none of that shit. I'm about to say, you got to say the acronym, then you got to say the name, and then you got to say exactly what it does.
It's like Ozempic.
Okay.
But that's
I heard Ozempic is like terrible, right?
So it's bad because the average
person shouldn't do it.
Uses it. It's people that just want to lose weight.
Yeah.
So they take so much to where it suppresses their appetite, they don't eat nothing. And then they just get super skinny. They lose body fat and body mass.
Damn.
So, but for someone like us, using a very low dose as the hunger is getting higher and the cravings are getting higher in prep is most likely better because it slows down gastric emptying and also increases the insulin output from your pancreas, so you don't have to like work as hard to secrete that insulin. So what does it for you? So
when you get done with it, or like, you know, if you was using a bodybuilding form, as far as even with the insulin stuff, you stop using it. What is the residual afterwards with your natural, like, how do you recover, come back from it? Or
something like that, what I would do is either titrate downwards, or if it's a low dose already, just take it out. You're gonna be eating normal, so your body fat is gonna go back to normal.
And then it goes back.
Your body's gonna auto-regulate. Now, if you're using something chronically for 4 or 5 years, that's when you'll have issues.
Okay.
Right, so if you're using it for a very small amount of time, which you have to think about it like this, you're eating very little and you're being very lean for a short amount of time to begin with. That's not natural, that's an unnatural state. So you're already doing damage. That's gonna do way more damage than any drug you'll take. However, it's not a permanent state. You're not going to be there for 4 or 5
Right.
years. So you're not going to have that much damage permanently. But if you're using assistance, even gear, say you wanted to retire, you need a TRT dose because you've been doing it for so long, your natural test is done.
There's no, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you don't have to take the high dosage anymore, but if you use it for a long time, you have to keep using something to maintain you. As for GLP-1s, GIP products, I don't know. I don't think there's studies for people that have used it for years.
Yeah.
Yet, so I don't know what the residual effect will be if you were abusing it. But if you're just using it the smart way for a prep, I feel like, I mean, it's been used before. There's no long-term side effects, no. So, thank you guys for watching. This is the end of the workout. Thank you, Tawan, for joining us.
You already know.
Brother. What is your YouTube? What is your Instagram? What is your
My YouTube, Instagram, TikTok is all the same thing. It's Keen Payton. So it's Keen, P-A-Y, the number 10, underscore. Yeah, whatever that is. We'll throw it on here so you can see it.
Like,
yeah, man.
subscribe, all that good stuff. Go check out his channel. See y'all in the next one.
Like he said, go check out his channel, man. Go check out our channel. We're gonna tap in. More content on the way, more tips, tricks, and just first-hand experience of us lifting, getting to it. But yeah, man, top 10.
Appreciate you, brother.
Top 10, right?
Appreciate you, brother. Absolutely.
Let's get it.
Absolutely.